And we don't want to see the, basically, we don't want to see the vegetables in the sauce. Otherwise, it will look like a soup, right? Very thin. Then sticks this way. Okay. They call this julienne, but we're not French. We don't want to speak French. Okay. So sticks and small cubes. The best way to chop vegetables for the sauce, because you know vegetables, we want the flavor, we want to roast them and they would smell very well and sweet, but we don't want we don't want to see them in the sauce. The celery, so again, long sticks like this, see it, and then the other way, cubes, small tiny cubes. What's the weight of your ground beef? A pound, maybe? Half a pound? Yeah. You need a whole onion and a whole carrot and a whole celery salt. It depends on you. You can freeze it, actually. It depends on you. If you have a big pot like this one, or maybe even better, yes. A whole onion, maybe a whole carrot and a whole celery salt. Vegetables, the 30% of the meat in volume, right? Eyeball. Celery, a little more. You know, the proportions will be the same for the three vegetables, right? They call it the Holy Trinity. Have you heard of that? It's amazing, actually, because. So a little more onion, maybe? No, carrot. For my meat, this is my meat. It might be what, half a pound, 3/4 pound, a saucepan, a pot.
Okay.
The smaller.
But tall, not flat, not a skillet, not a skillet.
Yeah.
Proportion. Normally, you had a little more onion because onion is sweet. So I like the sweetness of the onion in the sauce. We want to make a sweet sauce. So the onion, it might be even be a little more than the correct. The same that we did with the vegetables, right? Slices, a little cubes. And maybe you cross chop it on your board this way. See me?
Yeah.
Well, 30% of the meat, eyeball, roughly. It depends on you. I mean, I would use between the 20 and the 30% of the meat on the ground. Small, finely diced.
Yeah.
This is a piece of guanciale. Basically, it's very similar to your pancetta. Again, julienne, and then small cubes, right?
Yes.
Cubes. It's good that you found the pancetta because normally it's very hard to find it, right?
Yes. Where's the pancetta?
Pancetta basically is a pork belly. Guanciale means cheek on the pork. So guanciale comes from the neck or the cheek of the pork.
Good now.
Neck and cheek, they move all the time. So the muscle is more like, you know, bloody and much more tasteful. Does it make sense? Okay, considering my apprentice for 10 years when I was a kid, much younger than you now, at my granny's house, it might be 100 times. You know, it's the most popular recipe ever. It's traditional. So my brother and I used to spend the weekends at the granny house. At that time, there was no TV, no Netflix, no PlayStation, no computer. And she was so sweet because she involved us in the cooking. So, and the first sauce that we learned was the Bolognese. We call it ragu. Maybe you're familiar with that, sir. Bolognese sauce. And then we add the vegetables and the meat. I keep them separated so you can see the proportions, right? It's more onion than usual because, again, I like the sweetness from the onion, right? Onion is sweet and it gives a lot of flavor to the sauce.
We gotta turn it on.
So we start raw, right? You don't have to preheat your oil. You don't need to preheat your oil. Never do that because you burn it, basically. When you preheat your oil, you burn it. before
Okay.
starting cooking with it. So I never do that. You see me, right? I'm starting raw. So celery, carrot, onion, pancetta on butter and the oil. Does it make sense?